Slight problem with this plan. I've just realised that there are places that items can drop that I won't be able to reach them. So maybe I shouldn't have the lower bit of the cage. I don't think it's needed to stop the Enderman from getting out. Right, now for the actual Ender spawner itself. This is a height of 191.5. Now, a drop of 42 will make them a one-punch kill. A drop of 44 will kill them. So, I'm trying to think about this logically. If I go 42 above here, which is 192, and then they'll actually be dropping half a block more than that. Then I think there will be one-punch kills. And later, if I want, I can put pistons down, which will push up a block. And then maybe... No. I'm thinking about that the wrong way, aren't I? I'd need a drop of 44 in order to kill them. And then I push up if I want to make them one-punch kills. I think I am just going to... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother making this anything that will kill them. It's simply there for me. I come along, one punch, kill them. I think that's the way to do it. I mean, if they are one punch kills, then I could always set up water, controllable water, to be there at the bottom or not. And then that would kill them if the water was there. And if the water wasn't there, then the one-punch kills. Either way, I think I just want to go the 42 up from 192, which gives us a height of 234. Now, I realise that by making this a cloud spawner, you know, the fact that I've not even started building it until so far above the ground, I don't have room for many layers. But how efficient do you really need one of these things to be? So long as there's a continuous stream of Endermen falling and then you punch them, that's all you need really. You don't need hundreds and billions of them falling down on you. So I'm going to grab the wood that I'm going to be making this out of. Oh, I also need pistons, don't I? Okay, I'm going to need 22 pistons, 88 redstone torches, 22 pressure plates, and a couple of sheds worth of wood. So let's... That's enough for one layer of this. I may add a second layer. I think I've got room for 2, maybe 3 layers. Of course, if I want to add more layers, then I'm going to need to have some vines to slow down their descent as well. So I'm going to have to take that into account when I build this first layer. So let me grab the stuff I need right now. Put away the stuff I don't need right now. Okay. 22 sticky pistons. I've already got 2, so I just need to make another 20. Cobblestone, iron in the middle, redstone. So, 20. Then I want to make those sticky. Okay, so that's the 22 sticky pistons that I need. 88 redstone torches. Need more redstone. There we go. Need another 24. "22 pressure plates. Gonna need some half slabs as well. So I'll make those already now. Alright, I need more spruce planks. Oops. So that's why I planted the little tree farm down here. Okay, I've snagged a load of wood and replanted all the saplings. So, I think I'll have enough. Okay, so I'm going to put a ladder up this side so I've got access to it while I'm building it, and so I can expand it and stuff. So we pillar up to a height of 2, 3, 4. So this is the distance that I need them to drop from. As essentially it would be from the top of here. Now if I'm going to put a row of vines round, then the vines, I think, need to be one level higher than that. I mean, if I just added the vines to the side of here, then they'd only be dropping a distance of 41. So I think this is the height that my vines are going to go on. Now I want to pillar up to the 4 other sides and possibly even go and get some vines, so I can sort of get that in place and done. Except that I need a row of buttons underneath the vines to stop them from growing downwards. So there is actually going to be an opening here. This goes this way. 1, 2, and 1. Because basically we're going to have an opening that's that big, and this is 11, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, plus the end. So, there's going to be a row of probably buttons at this level, and that's to stop the vines that I'm going to plant the level above from growing downwards. Now, I need a way down from here, so I'm going to use a water bucket for the moment, and when I come back I can add the ladder. Yeah, so I don't have any vines on me. I'll just quickly go grab some. Right, I have the vines. So, let's put this ladder up. Oh, that was dangerous. Endermen can spawn up here. I'll have to remember to keep it lit or something while I go away. I forgot to bring the buttons. So, light it up, as I just said. Okay, I think 22 buttons should do it. Now, I want... Oh, I got pushed back down again. I think I want a wooden spire on each corner, simply for the look of the thing. Okay, so this is the height they want to drop. Which means that if I put vines up above, the moment their feet get below the level of those vines, that's when they start to plummet. So I think this is the right level. I could always move this slightly down if necessary. What the difficulty is moving it up. So I put my buttons here. Make sure I don't fall off. And that will prevent the vines from growing downwards. So now I go up a level. And make sure I keep putting the ladders in. Now, 235. I'm just curious how much room I've got. I mean, if I put vines here and then I push the Endermen off at this point, then they might not fall. Because if they're not already falling when they reach the vines, then they might just climb back up again. And that would be a disaster. So, well, let's start by putting the vines in, and then we'll have a think about this. So what I'm trying to work out is, can I put the Enderman spawner exactly on this level? So like this is where the pressure plates are, this is where they spawn, then they get pushed that way. I think I need to go up a bit more. I think I need it so they'll be at least falling at full speed before they reach the vines, so they'll keep falling. So I could go up another 3 maybe? I'm gonna work out exactly how many levels my Enderman spawner takes, and then I'm gonna go from the top of the map being... Nothing will spawn above level 240, will it? I think I'm only gonna have a single level on this thing. So I may as well make it a good one. So yeah, I think this is going to be a single level Enderman spawner, simply because I'm so close to the height at which things will spawn. I'm wondering whether or not I need a row of buttons above that row. I suspect I do. Because vines can climb upwards. Well, I need more wood, so I'll get more buttons. Okay, I've been thinking about this, and I think I might be able to squeeze in a second level. Because I was trying to work out, if I can only have one level, I was thinking there's no point in having the vines. You know, because there's only one level, so they're all going to be falling from the same height, so I don't need vines in order to even out the fall distance. But I think I can just squeeze in a second level, because things will not spawn above level 240. So for safety's sake, I don't want the spawning floor. I want the spawning floor to be at 239, and then I think Endermen will still spawn up there. But the mechanisms that then push them in can then be higher than 240. So I think if I put this level at 236, which is one above the vines, which I'm hoping will be enough that they will fall through properly. It also gives me room to put a layer of this stuff above. Let's just put them on the other side as well. Vines do grow upwards. Not as often as they grow downwards, but I'm pretty certain they can grow upwards. Okay, so now we need the actual mechanism to push the Enderman in. So, for just the first layer, we put pressure pads down. And those are going to activate redstone torches. This design probably isn't original. I didn't actually recheck his design, but I'm sort of basing it on the basic concept of Ethos spawn, or at least the one I saw him do. He did it slightly differently, but that's because he was going for a large scale, and I just want a small one. If it keeps me in XP and keeps me in Ender Pearls, I'll be happy. So we put these here. So as you can see, they're on when you're not on a pressure plate, and they turn off when something is on a pressure plate. So we're going to put a row of blocks on top, and I can just do that. Oops, did not need that last one. And then we put another row of redstone torches. Now this design, I've tried to make it so it doesn't need... you can see now these ones are turning off because they've got a lit redstone torch underneath. But if there's something on the pressure plate, if I just... then that's when they turn on. So yeah, so I tried to make the design to not use repeaters, because repeaters are more expensive in resources. They use, I mean, each repeater uses 2 redstone torches plus a piece of redstone plus smooth stone, whereas a redstone torch is just a piece of redstone and a stick. And now above these again, I put another row of wood. On top of these is where I put my sticky pistons. That's assuming I'm remembering my own design right. Yep, and I think I just heard a piston activate, so that confirms that. So if you remember, the redstone torch by the pressure plate is always on, and the one there is always off. Except when something goes on the pressure plate, that one turns off, that one turns on, which activates the piston. See? And then you just need a bit of wood, which will do the actual pushing. And the advantage is it's safe to walk around because it pushes at a height of 3, not a height of 2, so it'll push Endermen in, but it won't push me in. Where's the side with the ladder? There. So, my plan is that I could put one more layer here. Oh, and this is actually at 240. Well, they might spawn at 240. That's actually something that might be worth testing. Well, I'll test whether or not things do spawn at 240 in my test world at some later point. For now, I just want to make sure that Enderman cannot spawn on top of what we've got here. I'm going to do that using some half slabs. And half slab here as well. Oops, that was close. Where's the ladder gone? slightly annoying. Okay, so as far as I can tell, the only place Endermen can spawn is on top of that pressure plate. It should push them off and they should fall. Unless they start climbing around on that thing. I've half slabbed the top, I've half slabbed the sides. So let's go down there and fingers crossed something will appear. I've not actually tested the complete design or anything like that, but theoretically it should all work. Because there's nowhere else Enderman should be able to spawn. There we go. He's fallen down. Why am I seeing entities over here? 15 entities beneath me? Okay, let's just check whether he's a one-punch kill. And he is. Now, I said I'm getting a big entity count down there, which means there might be something interfering with the spawning. So let's carefully get to the edge and see whether or not we can spot. There might be some more of those towers I need to light up. Well, it's working in theory. I just need to make sure that nothing else can spawn near here. See, they can't get out. I'm going to make this one mad. Oi! Oi, buddy! I'm staring at you. Let me try and make this one mad. Okay, he just teleported. Where can he teleport to? He shouldn't have anywhere he can teleport to, because they can only teleport to a distance of 32. They found somewhere to hide, haven't they? I mean, that's more than 32 up, so they shouldn't be able to teleport to there. So I'm curious if there's somewhere down here that things can still spawn. Ladder, torches. So I lit up there, and that one. I'm going to light up this one. It's a little further away, but it is quite tall. Interesting. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I appeared outside the minecart. I noticed that that entity count was still there, and that as I was going up, it was going away. So it's almost like there were Endermen sort of halfway up that ladder thing, but there can't be, because there's nowhere for them to spawn. I'm going to half slab this bit here, because I realised that there was a small amount of space that Endermen could spawn in here. But I don't think that was what was causing the issue. I need a little more. See, entity count 14. What is that? Is it the minecarts? Well, if there are 14 minecarts, and it goes down by 1 each time I go up... No, it's not the minecarts. 14, 14... Still 14 above me. Now it's 15 above me, but... Okay, now it starts to go down. By exactly 1 each minecart. This is very strange. I think it is the minecarts. So at least I don't have to worry about that. So it's just a question of... I expected that to work a little bit better. I mean, I know it's only 22 spawning spaces, but with nowhere else for them to spawn, I thought they'd appear a little quicker. Ow. Okay, I'm going to see whether or not I've got the resources to do a second layer. So I'm going to need the same stuff again that I had that time. Oh, I've still got 44 redstone. So I just need the pistons and pressure pads then. That's why I'm taking so much damage. Not wearing any of my armor. Well, he's not teleporting after me at all, so it's relatively safe. I don't know where they're teleporting to. I mean, there's water everywhere, which I thought meant they couldn't teleport. Okay, it turns out I don't have the cobblestone I need for another layer on this thing. But it appears to be working relatively well. I mean, it's not super fast, but if I add a second layer, then it'll probably be fast enough for my purposes, I think. It's fun. So I'm going to leave that here for now. I can build the second layer off camera once I get myself some more cobblestone. Probably is worth putting the pumpkin head on. That way I can go up to them safely. Well, that was my attempt at building an Enderman spawner. Not an entire success, but they're not an entire failure either. So I'm getting very hungry now. So I'm going to go eat, and then probably record some Technic. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.